start the video with me burping in y'all ear. My bad, y'all. What's good? Back with the Edge Rusher, Bobby Waterboy. Let's go ahead and get it going.
Ready! Blue 85! Blue 85! Why did he go? Here we go! Ready! Blue, go!
I think it's crazy that I gotta start. The hole is crazy. Like, look at that. He's still in the holding territory. Get some moves up quick. Like, see how I spin, and then he just, nah, I can't get free. Like, that's crazy.
Ready, go! Ready! 129, ready, go!
I think it's dumb how, like, my teammates will get to him, and they'll give me some points, but it's like, then they, like, stop for some reason. Don't have them be a target, they'll, or something like that. Now, the team one, cool. I'm debating, I got 400. If I should go with some like all white. Oh, you know what? We can do that too. Yeah, do the white with the yellow. Yeah, we can do that. No, we're gonna see. We might take them somewhere else.
University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Lobos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. They get an rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd.
They bring the punter onto the field.
I think if I go to a pretty high standard school, I might go in, you know, some new points.
Takes it on the return.
Oh, yeah. Gone.
He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not... Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, Keith. Yeah. Get him out of there, coach.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive finds and stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Instead of me being a bison, I'm going to be a duck.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Turns like that.
I haven't touched that one. I don't know what that looks like.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
That means I'll have to face Ohio State. I have to be a dog. Their offense.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
With my speed rusher. And took them back-to-back natties. We were dogs.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
I won the Heisman back-to-back with them.
They'll run play action. Finds a man in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Lobos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. On target over the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He makes a catch. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Lobos trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
It's third and goal and third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
Good defensive stop, y'all. And the offense to score, though.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
He was holding, but not my guy's holding.
That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. It's Humphrey. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Coach, he ain't getting laid. That's what that is. He always got something to yell about.
Hands it off. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
I have not had a snow.
And that's a good sign for this offense. Maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's not quite going to be enough. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his man. It's Miller.
It's crazy how it looks like I'm about to go hit him, and then somehow I got a guy.
Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it on the option.
That's not who I wanted.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I saw the ball.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
Offside. Yep.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know.
Coach,
so they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Again, defense is doing what we can.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker group really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd.
Look, Chico's had his hands on his hip for what, bro? You can
so
never
guys,
be
we'll
happy.
see this
You
offense again.
About to be 6 and 203.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And his passing game, just they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football. But this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
That's caught. It's key. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Now you see that? Like,
they got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How am I the star player? I'm the one struggling to get 3.
Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
There we go.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the
single season record broken. Another track record. Now being 85 overall. Dope. Extra plays. Sorry, girl. Can't do it. Okay. 200 skill point total. I like how that deactivates like every other game, like how, bro. When week 9, 14. Should have done that school, but can't go back now. Pretty sure we were home back. My stylers are all back to normal, correct? Because I watched someone on TikTok clip. They talk about how they put the threshold down to 0.
The Miners will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line. The Miners offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And off to Jones. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. And he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was the guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on,
makes the grab in their space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Miners in the hurry up.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Bringing the heat. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Now the play fake. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. And off to Jones. Tripped up for the tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Pulls in the deep ball. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Miners moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's got him. There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Miners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He wants it all. Touchdown, UTEP. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The run inside. It's Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Colson. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Jones. There's a crease. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And you can't get it all back in one play, but I really like that second down, man. I mean, that's a big positive chunk. You sneak the run in. They weren't thinking about the run. They were thinking pass after that disaster of first down, what it was. So you kind of make this a little bit more manageable, easier play call now on third down.
Myers on the move. Makes a connection. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. Moore from the gun on third down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll go play action with Moore. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Moore from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. First down. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jones.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And off to Jones. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Line getting set on second down. Just feeds the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense.
And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Moore to throw. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing Moore. Oh, they're after him. And they got it. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Miners will hustle to the line. Open on the left side is Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Moore. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Trying to get outside, it's Jones. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Under defense all over him. Here's more to throw. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And off to Jones. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The option look. The pitch. He is denied. Cannot get to the... They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. How about this? It's out of bounds. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And after... UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And boy, was that last missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offense is really...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Flips it out in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. More. Pressure coming. And they got him for a safety.
And that one stings. Man, this...
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.